Rockstar are planning some really huge changes to some of the prices of vehicles in the game, and they'll be taking place very soon, and that date was actually confirmed by Rockstar in their newswire. So all these price changes will be taking place on the 27th of April, so only a week away. But without further ado guys, let's just jump in and check out these price changes. So the most logical place to start is with the price increases, as there are some vehicles which are getting price reductions as well, to, I'm guessing, encourage players to use a wider variety of vehicles rather than just using the same vehicles over and over. So on screen now is a list of all the price increases that will be taking place, and there are a few ones that you should know. Firstly, the increase of price to the Akula is very strange, going up to $4.5 million. But I don't really see why, as I hardly see anyone use the Akula, even though it's actually a really good helicopter. So chances are, thanks to this specific price change, we will be seeing less and less Akulas flying around Los Santos. However, it's not a huge price increase, only about $800,000, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that much. Now the Ramjet is another odd price increase, as it's a very fun car and can be extremely useful, but once again it's not super common, so seeing this vehicle go up another $500,000 is quite strange. Now the Luxo is perhaps a fair price increase, as even though it's nowhere near as OP as before the MK2 was released, it is still very common, and its price, as you can see, is being increased by just over $1 million. And the big one that everyone is chatting and talking about at the moment is the Goliath Oppressor Mark II price increase, where its price is being doubled to $8 million, making it one of the most expensive vehicles in the entire game, up there with the gold Luxor Deluxe plane. Now this is obviously a huge price increase, however it is probably fair if we really do think about it. The Mark II, even after the small nerf it had last year, still is super popular and surely is the most used vehicle in the game, with it being able to be used in basically any situation imaginable. However, I don't really see what this price increase will actually do. Most players already have the Mark II, so this price increase won't affect them, as they're not just going to buy it again, and I would still say that the Oppressor Mark II is still worth it, even if it is priced at $8 million. But I have a sneaky suspicion that this price increase was solely done to help boost shark card sales, so in real money, the Oppressor Mark II is valued at about 60 Great British Pounds or $75, which is pretty insane. Now, what are your thoughts on those price increases, and do you think it's right that Rockstar are doing them at this time? Leave your thoughts on that down below in the comments. But now we are going to move on to the vehicles which have had their prices slashed or decreased. Now the list is now on screen, and there are a few huge vehicles on that list that I would advise getting when these new prices are added / change. Now the first one of note being the Ruiner 2000, which is having a $2 million price reduction, making it just under $4 million, which is much more reasonable compared to $6 million before the change. And I think we will be seeing the Ruiner much more now, as the price tag was the only real downside to this vehicle in my opinion, and with it now being fairly priced, I think more people will consider buying it. Now the Thruster Jetpack is a personal favourite of mine, and it's probably my most used vehicle just because of how unique and fun it is. Its new price will be $2.5 million, which is really fair once again, and I really do hope people start using it, as it's a ton of fun and actually can be surprisingly useful. Then the final vehicle of note to me is surprisingly the Oppressor Mark I, which is getting a little price decrease, which is odd, as I still feel the Mark I, if used correctly, is superior to the Mark II. It just takes a bit of practice and getting used to. So I'm really quite shocked Rockstar has gone ahead and made the Oppressor Mark I even more affordable. But that's all the main price changes coming to GTA Online on the 27th of April. Which vehicles will you be picking up because of their newly reduced prices, or what vehicles will you be getting before those prices go up? Leave your pickups down below in the comments, and like always guys, take care everyone and have a great day.